Here's the Elliott wave forecast for April 3rd, 2013. This would be 10-day 1-minute chart. It's been an extremely difficult market. I mean, the past 10 days, or at least the past 2 weeks, or 2 or 3 weeks, it's been extremely difficult. Basically, you got a breakout, and then you get a deep correction. Breakout, deep correction. Breakout, deep correction. Breakout, deep correction. And it's been extremely sideways and extremely difficult to trade. And my tricks that I usually do for trading have not been working recently. But then once you get out of this pattern and you correct, like we need to correct in a big way, like really bad, because we cannot remain in this type of pattern for a long time. Because usually when you have this weird sideways pattern, which is it's just been a rough market to trade in the past 2 weeks. It's mostly because every time, like, well, when the Cyprus news was a big deal, like every time we got news, it was like kaboom, kaboom, kaboom over and over again. But the thing is, I really don't think it's over yet. And in fact, in the past few days, this is a very vague pattern. But if this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we might have got 5 waves up within the past since the 25th low. It's gonna be 5 waves up before a correction to at least around 1558 or as low as 1546. If this pattern is actually either 5 waves up or it's ABCD leading diagonal or ending diagonal. This would be A B C D. Oops, A B C D and E. And the late day fade is actually setting up for a deep correction. But the thing is, though, around 3:45 they spiked it up again, which is I really want this market to correct because I really can't trade this pattern. It's really difficult. So once there's a deep correction, everything will clear up hopefully, and the patterns will get more clear again. But yeah, it's been pretty hard to trade these patterns recently. For the Dow, oh wow, I'm looking. This could be a 1, 2, 3 actually. This could be 1, 2, 3 into a 4. And the 4 could trace as low as 14,580 or worse. But if the Dow takes that 14,690 or 14,685, and set up a move to around 14,800 at best. But the late day fade, even though there was a spike, it was actually pretty deep. So the worst case scenario is that it drops down back to the previous 4 around 14,440 in the Dow. For Nasdaq, wow. Look at this pattern. Look how difficult it is. That's like the extremely difficult pattern to trade. My trading had I was on fire from November, December, January, February, and into early March. And once this Cyprus news came about and this pattern started getting really fucked up, I think I've been 3-2 or 3-3 in the past month since early March. It's not typical. I usually I was 93% profitable up until the beginning of March, and then my record started to decline because of how difficult the market's been. But I need to trade just so I can bring content to my site, because if I stop trading and wait too long, people will be like, that's the negative thing about my website is the fact that I'm kind of forced to trade, and this incredibly impossible pattern. But I really want this market to correct really bad, because if you can correct in a big way, at least in a corrective 4, these weird patterns will vanish, and then the market will basically reset, and then the patterns will get more defined again. But this market really needs to correct, because you cannot have these weird patterns for this long. Because if you have these strange patterns, it's like almost untradeable. And we had the same type of pattern last August, where it's almost impossible to trade. But then once you corrected, then everything cleared up. And once everything cleared up, it was a lot easier to trade. So we need a corrective 4 really bad right now. So usually when the patterns clear up for me, like my streaks start again, and my last streak, the biggest streak I had the last few months, I believe, was 16 trades in a row with a profit. So I can probably, if this market can correct, I can probably start up a new streak. Anyway, yeah, I do have another sale going on. It's $69 for the quarterly subscription. For a 3-month subscription, it's the quarterly is normally $150, and I'm offering it for $69 for 3 months, and it'll end in about 13 hours from now. So around 11 a.m. tomorrow morning, I'm going to be shutting off the sale. All my sales are going to be about 24 hours, and every like 2 or 3 weeks. So if you really want to wait 3 weeks for a new sale, it takes a while for each sale, like probably 2 or 3 weeks for me every time I do it. So if you want to get this sale right now, it'll end at 11 a.m. tomorrow, and it'll be available on the site. And I'll post the link to the site to the sale on the bottom of this video. That's a wrap.